In the sacred halls of Buckingham Palace, as the world's attention focuses on the glamour of the British monarchy, there still exists a woman who is a mysterious force: Queen Camilla. Behind her poise, smile and regal demeanor, a hidden treasure of truths is hidden, waiting to be revealed. Join us as we reveal 20 horrifying secrets Queen Camilla doesn't want you to know. 1. The public's number one enemy. Queen Camilla, who has long been a controversial figure, has faced significant public scrutiny throughout the years. Her romantic involvement with then Prince Charles, followed by their marriage, thrust her into the spotlight, making her an easy target for tabloid gossip. In a candid interview, Prince Harry highlighted her as the antagonist, referring to her as the third party in the marriage and emphasizing the need for her to rehabilitate her public image. Nevertheless, with the support of the royal family, Queen Camilla managed to withstand the onslaught of criticism, earn her rightful place within the royal circle, and ultimately restore her public reputation. 2. The Queen hated Camilla from the start. Queen Elizabeth II took her time to accept her son's relationship with Camilla, primarily due to concerns about the detrimental impact it could have on the monarchy. However, on a personal level, Queen Elizabeth II had always held a fondness for Camilla, as they shared a mutual love for horses and dogs. It was only 7 months prior to her passing that Queen Elizabeth II publicly announced Camilla, then Duchess of Cornwall, as the future queen once Charles ascended the throne. Royal correspondent Katie Nicholl once revealed that Queen Elizabeth II had referred to Camilla as a malevolent woman. Nevertheless, with the passage of time, the two women eventually forged a bond. Queen Elizabeth II expressed her immense pride and well wishes during Charles and Camilla's wedding reception at Windsor Castle, saying, "My son is home and with the woman he loves. I am truly proud and wish them all the best." 3. King Charles fell in love with Camilla at first meeting. The enchanting tale of King Charles and Camilla's love story traces back to their serendipitous encounter in the early 1970s. It was a fateful meeting, as they were introduced through a mutual friend. From the moment their eyes locked, King Charles was captivated by Camilla's irresistible charm. In her presence, he felt an overwhelming connection that stirred his heart and ignited a flame of passion within him. However, the course of true love never did run smooth. Fate played a bittersweet hand, for when Prince Charles was stationed in the Royal Navy in 1973, Camilla made the difficult decision to accept a marriage proposal from her steadfast boyfriend, Andrew Parker Bowles. 4. Camilla followed the marriage of Prince Charles until he divorced his wife. Camilla's path intertwined with the tumultuous union of Prince Charles and Lady Diana, a tragic figure within the confines of the royal family. Diana, through no fault of her own, found herself caught in the crosshairs of a marriage tainted by betrayal and heartache. Unbeknownst to her, Camilla stood as a silent witness to the grandeur of her wedding day, concealing her own yearning for Charles beneath a facade of marital commitment and familial obligations. Camilla and Diana were not unfamiliar faces to one another. Charles, in an attempt to veil their true connection, often brought Diana to Camilla's abode under the pretense of friendship. Little did Diana know that the very garden where Charles proposed to her held the echoes of Camilla's counsel, encouraging Charles to embark on a life with the young and radiant princess. But alas, the tale took a tragic turn. The marriage of Charles and Diana, despite the birth of their two beloved sons, was shrouded in unhappiness. Diana tried to hold on to save the relationship, but the response was only indifferent ears. In the end, Charles and Diana divorced after admitting an affair with Camilla, saying he could not leave her lover. 5. Camilla and Diana were once friends. The connection between Camilla and Diana, though not one of deep friendship, was marked by an undeniable sense of awkwardness. In her own poignant words, the late Princess of Wales recounted her initial encounter with Camilla in Andrew Morton's book, Diana, in her own words. On one occasion, following Diana and Charles' engagement, Camilla extended an invitation to Diana for lunch. Perhaps it was an attempt to extend a gesture of congratulations and curiosity to see the ring adorning Diana's finger. However, their encounter was marked by an undeniable sense of unease, with conversations veering into uncomfortable territory. The relationship between the two women eventually deteriorated further during a fateful party in 1989. It was there that Princess Diana courageously confronted Camilla, seeking answers about her involvement with then Prince Charles. The subsequent separation of Diana and Charles in 1992 cast a shadow over their troubled union, leaving behind a trail of heartache and broken dreams. 6. Controversial title. When Camilla Parker Bowles and Prince Charles finally exchanged vows in 2005, Camilla was bestowed with the title of Duchess of Cornwall by the Queen. However, it is important to note that this was not the sole title she acquired. Her comprehensive title reads as follows: Her Royal Highness Princess Charles Philip Arthur George, Princess of Wales, Duchess of Cornwall, Duchess of Rothesay, Countess of Chester, Countess of Carrick, Baroness Renfrew, Lady of the Islands, Princess of Scotland, Lady of the Grand Cross of the Royal Order of Victoria. Some of these titles were met with controversy among the British public, stirring mixed emotions and differing opinions. 7. Change her royal rank. The shifting dynamics of Camilla's royal status unfolded as she embarked on her journey alongside King Charles. When she stood by his side, Camilla held the highest-ranking position among women in England. However, once separated from the prince, her rank saw a decline, placing her behind esteemed figures such as Princess Charlotte, Princess Royal Anne, and Princess Alexandra. Princess Alexandra, the youngest granddaughter of King George V and a cousin of Queen Elizabeth II, held a position that surpassed Camilla's in the royal hierarchy. 8. Camilla had children before marrying King Charles. Prior to her marriage to King Charles III, Camilla had already experienced the joy of motherhood with her former husband, Andrew Parker Bowles. Their union, forged in 1973, brought forth the arrival of their firstborn son, Tom Parker Bowles, on December 18, 1974. During this time, Prince Charles was bestowed the honor of being named Tom's godfather, symbolizing the ties that bound the families together. Subsequently, on January 1, 1978, Camilla and her husband celebrated the birth of their daughter, Laura Parker Bowles. However, in 1995, as both of their children transitioned into adulthood, Camilla and Andrew made the difficult decision to part ways, signifying the end of their marital bond. In April 2005, at the age of 57, Camilla found love anew when she married Charles, marking a significant chapter in her life. As Camilla embraced her role within the royal family, her children, Tom and Laura, consciously carved out lives separate from the public eye. They upheld a private existence, choosing not to delve extensively into matters concerning the royal family. 9. Camilla is related to both Diana and King Charles. A fascinating connection binds both Camilla and King Charles, as they share a common ancestor from the depths of the 17th century. Equally intriguing is the fact that Camilla and the late Princess Diana also share a familial connection, tracing back to a common ancestor from the era of King Charles III. It is a twist of fate that knits their stories together in unexpected ways. Additionally, Camilla's great-grandmother held a significant place in history as the mistress of King Edward VII, who serves as the great-grandfather of King Charles. The tapestry of their lineage weaves a complex pattern, echoing the interconnections and intermingling of royal bloodlines. 10. She used to have her own career. Similar to Kate Middleton, she pursued her professional aspirations before assuming her role within the royal sphere. Her journey commenced as a secretary, lending her skills to various companies in the bustling West End of London. From there, she ventured into the role of a receptionist at the esteemed decorating company, Sybil Colfax John Fowler. It was a time when Camilla established herself in the working world, proving her mettle and forging a path shaped by her own determination and abilities. 11. Different from Diana, Camilla is definitely an extrovert. In stark contrast to Princess Diana, who navigated her royal duties with a sense of trepidation surrounding activities such as horseback riding, skiing, and other favored sports of the royal family, Camilla Parker Bowles absolutely loves the outdoors. Her love for the great outdoors shines through her vibrant personality. Speaking to reporters at an event for the Floral Angels charity, Camilla exclaims, "I'll be out in the garden all day, every day if I am allowed. I'd love to get my hands dirty." Her zest for embracing nature and the joy she finds in gardening underscores a marked difference from Diana's experiences and preferences. It is a testament to Camilla's outgoing nature and her ability to find solace and fulfillment in the beauty of the natural world. 12. Did Camilla despise royalty too much? Did Camilla's aversion to the trappings of royalty taint her perception of the monarchy? One of the endearing qualities that Charles cherishes about his beloved wife is her down-to-earth nature. Despite her privileged upbringing within the upper echelons of society, Camilla remains remarkably humble and treats everyone with kindness. The mere suggestion that she may be succumbing to arrogance distresses her deeply, prompting her to engage in self-reflection and remind herself to remain grounded. Such is the depth of her humility and determination to avoid any sense of entitlement. 13. Woman afraid of flying. Unveiling a vulnerability, Camilla harbors an intense fear of flying. This fear is so profound that it hinders her ability to accompany her husband on certain journeys, including destinations as far-reaching as Australia and the South Pacific. In her quest to overcome this fear, she has turned to the therapeutic technique known as EFT, emotional freedom techniques. Through this method, Camilla endeavors to conquer her anxieties and liberate herself from the limitations imposed by her fear. 14. Charles considers Camilla a treasure. In Charles' heart, Camilla is cherished endlessly. Today, the public increasingly accepts Camilla. The demonstration of this acceptance is seen as she wears Diana's illustrious pearl tiara and smiles triumphantly. At the age of 73, he adorns her with tender gestures, tending to her every need with love and care. From playfully adjusting her mask to ensuring she is warmly covered with blankets, and even assisting with her footwear, Charles' devotion towards Camilla speaks volumes. These displays of affection were never meant for Diana. 15. She is an evil stepmother. When Camilla and Charles tied the knot, William and Harry had already entered their formative years, thus minimizing her direct influence on their upbringing. While Camilla may not have embodied the archetypal evil stepmother, Prince Harry and his brother were undeniably disheartened by their father's decision to marry her following their mother's untimely demise. Prince Harry expressed concerns that this union could exacerbate rather than heal their family's wounds. Despite maintaining a polite facade, their relationship struggled to forge a deep connection. The discomfort between Queen Camilla and Prince Harry manifested from the outset and appears to persist to this day. In his book, Harry reflects on Camilla as someone who prioritized her own reputation and self-interest, navigating her association with the institution of royalty. 16. Prince William's children don't call her grandma. Camilla's role as a grandmother is not embraced by Prince William's children. As revealed by Levin, Prince William has been unequivocal in delineating Camilla's position as his father's wife, rather than their stepmother. The children, therefore, do not refer to her as their grandmother. 17. Camilla has special affection for Meghan. Their initial connection, it is said, was forged through a shared love for wine and yoga. Camilla reportedly provided unwavering support for Meghan's relationship with Prince Harry from the outset. During the period before Meghan and Prince Harry's wedding, Prince Harry tirelessly advocated for Queen Elizabeth II's acceptance of Meghan as a royal bride. 18. Camilla is jealous of Catherine. Jealousy and apprehension colored Camilla's perception of Catherine. According to royal biographer Christopher Anderson, when Camilla first met Kate Middleton, she had doubts about Kate's suitability to join the royal family. Camilla's disdain for Kate, as a commoner, led her to employ various tactics in an attempt to obstruct her marriage to William. Reports suggest that upon their initial meeting, Camilla felt threatened by Princess Kate's modesty and resemblance to Princess Diana. These concerns stemmed from the fear that Kate could overshadow Camilla and diminish her own status as a future queen. Consequently, Camilla exerted pressure on Kate, even going so far as to order a dish that Prince Charles had deemed taboo, inviting criticism from the British press. 19. She doesn't take things too seriously. A light-hearted approach amidst the constraints of royal life. The demanding nature of royal life can stifle one's spirit, but Camilla's ability to not take things too seriously has been a saving grace. She appreciates the value of laughter, even if it occasionally leads to moments of admitting to going overboard. Camilla has acknowledged that there have been situations in the past where it was challenging to keep composure when faced with adversity and others around her were uncertain how to respond. This lightheartedness offers glimpses of Camilla's resilience and her determination to find joy in the midst of challenging circumstances. 20. She is considered a witch. Battling the perception of being a witch. Perhaps one of Camilla's most enduring challenges has been her tumultuous relationship with the media and the general public. She has endured labels such as witch, old, and other derogatory terms for years, as described by royal biographer Tina Brown. The infamous interview with Martin Bashir from the BBC in 1995, where Diana implicated Camilla as the third person, cemented this negative perception, branding Camilla as a malevolent witch and a husband stealer who had captivated the world's attention. However, through a carefully managed transformation and diligent efforts to restore her reputation, Queen Camilla's image has largely been rehabilitated. PR director Roddy Vaughan Thomas highlights the success of the meticulous makeover that has effectively re-established Camilla's standing. These accounts provide a glimpse into the complex emotions, challenges, and transformations experienced by Camilla throughout her life in the public eye. They underscore the intricacies of personal relationships, the burden of public scrutiny, and the importance of strategic image management in the context of the British monarchy. How do you feel after knowing the whole truth about 20 horrifying secrets Queen Camilla doesn't want you to know? Please comment below, like and subscribe to update upcoming interesting videos. Thanks for watching.